Like,
why?
How amazing! I don't know. It shouldn't be real. By the way, before there is a topic in my mind. Sorry for if you guys watch that documentary, Tiger King. Did you guys watch Tiger King?
No, I just seen the memes. Just saw the memes.
Tell me, catch me up. Let's
Holy shit, dude. The Tiger King is a documentary. It's like what happens in that documentary is real life happened to real people. Like the characters in this documentary are so. You deny yourself as those are real. Like it's a TV show within a documentary within a TV show within an anime. Like you don't believe these people exist.
Okay.
One guy has a petting zoo, a size of a country, like a whole state, and in that he's a polygamist who owns tigers and ligers and all kind of animals and walk and ride an elephant to go from place to place.
Okay.
Like
why?
How amazing! I don't know. It shouldn't be real. Some guy walk with an elephant and he's a polygamist, and you know the females take care of the petting zoo and he's just there collecting money and getting fat. Holy shit! The characters are amazing, and basically it talks about people who own tigers or big cats in America in general, and there are surprisingly a lot. And I think big cats are endangered in the wild, but not in America. This is how much they own. Like, I think there are from what I understood in the documentary, there are more from 5,000 to 10,000 big cats in America, and in the wild, like they're just 4K. Nothing. Like, so
the tigers he owned were released in the wild? Is what you're saying?
No. It's just like people own too much big cats in America. All right, and there is this real life, and she's a character by itself, Carol Baskins.
Okay.
She's like from Big Cats Rescue, and she's a real life person. You can Google her name; it pops up on YouTube, and she like against breeding big cats and making petting zoos like abuse and whatnot, and allegedly. Her first husband owned tigers and he was selling and breeding and whatnot. Allegedly, she fed her husband to the tigers.
Allegedly. And people believe that because she inherited so much. That guy was so rich, billionaire. She owned so much. She just gained so much from that guy's disappearance. Like, holy shit, you got a polygamist and you got some gal who fed her like husband to the tigers, and they go against each other, and it's weird. It's what just baffled my mind. These are real people.
You can't believe everything that's on the television, Jose.
Dude, Google their names. There are real people with. One guy, he had a YouTube channel, and dude, yes, exactly. One guy, he had a YouTube channel, and his whole mission was to go against that Big Cats Rescue woman. He even made a music video on her feeding her husband to the tigers. It's so amazing, dude. Like, so crazy. This documentary is so weird. So crazy. I don't know. It's just you don't think these people are real.
Actually, this is interesting because I watched another video related to tigers, but it was basically something like it's a story of basically the Siberian whatever tiger, and basically that's like it's a tiger that when tigers look at him is like, oh, that's a tiger for us, you know how cats they are to tigers, you know, like the tigers look at him as like, that's the tiger, we're the cats, you know. And there's a small community in Siberia, and that's where the Siberian tiger lives. And basically, one guy stole the kill of Siberian tiger, and the Siberian tiger held a grudge, and then chased him to his home, killed him, and nobody would help him. Like when he realized that the tiger is after him, he shot him and it landed, but he knew he was gone. So he went to his friend and he's like, dude, you gotta help me. He's like, dude, he got your scent. Get the fuck out of here, or we're both gonna die. And he went to the authorities, and the authorities told him, we can't do anything. Go home. And so he went home and he prepared to actually, you know, for the last encounter, and actually got killed. And then the tiger was so salty that he was basically started hunting other people, just held a grudge, and just started to go killing people.
This is the plot of Mowgli.
Does he not have locked doors on his house, or like they could just break the door down?
They can break the door down. That thing is huge, right? And they're endangered, and they're huge, and they're in the wild, and they hate people, right? They hate people. They think they are the super predator. How come this scrawny fuck gets to control everything, right? And it's all the way up in Siberia, and they had to actually bring in a hunter team.
Oh shit!
To actually take it out. And when they found him and finally killed the thing, they found that it got like multiply injured from being shot by multiple people. And every time it gets shot, it gets angrier and angrier. And one time it got shot in its leg, and basically when it got shot in its leg, it no longer is able to actually chase prey other than humans. So at a certain point, it got committed. It has to kill humans now.
Holy shit! This is like an anime.
This is an anime right there.
Yep, yeah. It's hilarious. It's hilarious that it's all the way in Siberia. No wonder nobody lives there. You know. You got tigers in the size of dinosaurs.
Like they can't kill them with guns?
You can, but one shot is not enough unless you place it well. It will bury itself deep, and it will eventually kill the animal, but it won't save you in the moment. Yeah, it will not die right away. You need machine gun, you know, like you need something that can keep on going. You need full on ammo.
Well, couldn't he like set traps, like dig a hole or something? I don't know.
He probably could have, but then you'd be so afraid while you're building the trap that the tiger will just jump at you, that you want to hide in the house and just hope for the best. And the tiger doesn't like wait, it doesn't like kick in the doors like where you are. No, it sneaks, it stalks you, it waits for you when you're sleeping. You can't sleep, suddenly you're stressed and you're tired and you're just waiting. Yeah, it's like it took 9 days for it to kill the guy. Yeah, imagine spending 9 days knowing that any moment the tiger can come out and eat your face. No! Where will you hide? Will you live in the roof? How will you hunt for food?
That's great. Like carnivores are smart.
They have to, and a species like this one, who's been living with humans or against humans in this particular case for like hundreds to thousands of years, they understand what humans are. And you know, actually, like something interesting, like some animals like know not to hit humans. Like, you know, like certain whales, they know not to actually touch any human if they go into the sea. Some of them even help you, and the reason they do that is because you know that you don't mess with humans. You mess with humans, you're fucked. Right? You know, you kill one guy, suddenly everybody hunts you. So, but in this predator, in this predator's case, no, it's like that, you know, scrawny old man, the new generation, you know, like who refuses to evolve. And it's like, these scrawny humans, they think they can, you can shoot us with your fancy sticks. I'll come after you. You know, see you tomorrow, or will you?
It's crazy. It's crazy how susceptible we are to nature outside of our cities and our towns and our.
To me, it's actually it's interesting how susceptible nature is to us.
Well, both. Like, you know, go into the woods unprepared, and you know, boom, you're susceptible to nature and all that.
No, it's funny because if you look at it species-wise, we're invincible. It's only when you look at it at an individual level are we really vulnerable. But if just as a species, we were ruling the lands before we even knew how to make flame. We were like the humans were optimized.
Well, before we could even acknowledge what we were doing, because it was all instinct. We didn't have language or introspection yet. Even.
You don't even at our core, basically the human design. If you take away language, society, the ability to make complex weapons, if you remove all of that, the human species is still so much better than any other species out there that we'd end up dominating anyway.
And it's because of one thing.
Who?
Thumbs.
Oh, it's not just thumbs. I wish it was just thumb. You can chase prey, and prey can't run away too much, and you can track. You can use projectiles, even primitive projectiles.
Because you stand on 2 feet.
Yep. And your body is actually optimized for throwing. You know, you look at the strongest ape out there and see it throwing something, and you'd laugh your ass out. They can't do it. It's like, ugh. You can only use, this. This joint does this. The human body is optimized to make very strong throws.
Yeah, and they made a whole sport for it, like baseball.
Yep.
You're throwing a ball.
Throwing balls, throwing spears, throwing anything, throwing darts. It's just, we have that body composition that it's just a bit too powerful. You look at an elephant, it's like food for 20 days. And I have a spear. What can you do, elephant? I can climb. What can you do? I can forage. I can eat grass, and I can eat fucking animals. I am so versatile. I'm so well-rounded. You can't do shit. Nerf humans.
Nerf
balance
human.
Patch.
Balance patch.
We need to release a balance patch. Mother Nature. COVID-19 balance patch.
No, that's nowhere close to being a balance patch. That's more like a what do you call it? A content pack.
Dude, I think COVID-19 is the patch we needed. Do you know why?
Why?
Because we're getting rid of all the idiots.
No, females can cook again.
Females can cook again, huh? No. Here's...
No. Yeah, dude. Females need to know how to cook. All your females out there, you need to cook my food. Dude,
you need to cook my food specifically, huh?
Yeah. Good, exactly.
What kind of food do you want?
Dude, if you watch the Tiger King documentary and you see this polygamist king who's by the way a doctor in mystery whatever science, and they call him something in English, Bangladesh or something, means Lord.
Yeah.
And he owns a state. And he has like 4 or 5 wives, 5 different nationalities. Holy shit. Like, what more do you want?